Thank you. Good morning, my name is Balwant Baines. I'm the current head teacher, been in post for 13 months now, and you've come out this morning to help us celebrate a very unique occasion, to celebrate the absolute history of this school, and an opportunity for those of you who've been here in the past and those of you who are here now to exchange some really good stories about this school. So thank you for giving up your time this morning for this very unique occasion. I'm going to make one very special welcome. And on my right is Denzel Cooper, who was here in the 1930, is that right, Denzel? 1932, so an ex-student from 1932. Can we just welcome him? And it's wonderful to see that students have already taken the opportunity to talk to Denzel and look at some of the photographs from that time as well. So thank you very much. At this moment, there are no planned emergencies at all, but if you do need to go to the toilet, they are outside and to your right-hand side. And while you walk around school, you do have a map, and you've got some fantastic guides who have given up their time this morning who will help you around school as well. As I said, we've got a very special guest, so I'm going to welcome onto the stage the Right Worshipful, the Deputy Lord Mayor, Councillor John Lyons.
Thank you, Mr. Baines, for that introduction. And a big thank you both to all your staff and pupils, former pupils, and all the staff at the school for inviting me here today to share this wonderful occasion. 85 years anniversary of this school, and I should imagine there's been many changes since then. And I know that on October the 15th in 1928, Saltley Grammar School was opened by the then Lord Mayor of Birmingham, Alderman James. I never knew him. But it's a great honour to commemorate 85 years following his presence. And I've been reliably informed that at that time, there was just 137 pupils. And certainly a little different from the 1,000 that we have here at the moment. As part of the collation of the archives for today's event, the school discovered, I believe, an unmarked, and I don't know whether this is one, paperscope? Is that?
Patherscope.
Patherscope, okay. I've never heard the word before. There we are. I've learned something at Saltley School today. And the reel apparently was in the bottom of a cupboard somewhere. This reel turned out to be the long lost silent footage of the school from the 1930s. And we'll see that in a moment. Apparently it's only 12 minutes long, but it provides a fascinating glimpse into the past with footage of girls' dance display in the main quad with parents watching on. It then shows remarkable footage of a 1935 camp at Lowestoft. And the head teacher, Mr. James McGill Clauston, sitting on the running board of a car. The school would like to share this film with everyone here today, which is the first public showing for almost 80 years. Well, I think some of us would yearn for those days when the sun always seemed to shine and everyone was smiling and without a care in the world. And sadly, only a few years after that film was made, some of those young men went off when more clouds gathered, and many of them came back. Fortunately, we have one that did come back. Thank you very much. Well, I'm sure you agree that really is a remarkable insight to the school in the past, and I found it very exciting, and I hope that that film can be carefully looked after for generations to come, and when I'm invited again in another 85 years' time, I'll be able to watch it again. Thank you. As you will see on your return to the school, it has changed, of course, very much indeed, and the school has unfortunately received over £13 million to renovate and improve, and that is reflected in the wonderful workmanship that we can see. 17 new classrooms built. The old boys' gym was demolished to make way for a new £1.2 million sports hall. And the old girls' gym, which we see where they practice, has now become a dining area. The new building tries to retain the history of 1,000 other pupils who have been through its doors, whilst at the same time providing a vibrant learning environment fit for the 21st century, learning for pupils yet to come. So Saltley School looks forward to the next 85 years of providing first-class education to the children of Birmingham. I would like to say a welcome to all the past pupils and I heard and future pupils to the school. Please have a wonder, relive your memories of your childhood, and please feel free to share the memories with those people that were here firsthand, and they can share the wonderful moments with everyone. Congratulations, and I have great pleasure in formally opening the open day, and I look forward to the next 85 years. And don't forget to invite me. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much. You join us at a time when the school's had its best exam results ever under the new regime. 60% of our students, I'm going ahead of myself for this year now, 60% of our students last year got A stars to C, including English and Maths, and we do have aspirational targets of 65 for this year. You join us at a time when Ofsted did an inspection of this school earlier on this year, and the school was judged to be a good school with outstanding features. And you join us at a time when students and pupils got together earlier on this year to raise £4,500 for Islamic relief and the Syria appeal. And I'm proud to say that this school, Islamic Relief have recognised this school as a school that has raised the most money for any event that they've ever appealed for. So this is a caring school, and we prepare our children for an education, and I'm really proud of that. We prepare them for a life after school, not just a life of preparation for exams. I'm going to take you to the words of the first head. In 1931, James Cloyston said of his new school at that time, "Those who follow may be so proud of our tradition that they may seek to emulate and be worthy of it. And I am certain that our fantastic pupils of today are more than worthy torchbearers of the Saltley tradition." Ladies and gentlemen, you will have picked up a brochure where you will find stories of the last 8 head teachers and myself the 9th, and you will have found stories of students who have attended the school in the past as well. And there's one story in particular I'd like to look out for. Can you imagine students who find a bomb in the fields and then bring it into the school, and they are playing around with it when an older student actually discovers what it is and then runs up to the head's office to knock on the door and say, there's a bomb. And the head turns around to him and says, don't bother me now, we're playing cards. So unfortunately he did get up at some point and the staff did address it, but please do look out for that. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you. I'm really pleased that you've given up your time. Please enjoy the school. It's a fantastic place. I'm extremely proud to be the head teacher of this school. I know that we'll just go from strength to strength because of the young people that we have here and because of the fantastic support that we get from our staff who dedicate their time and efforts to make sure they get an extremely good deal, and because of the hard work that we put in to develop relationships with our parents. So welcome, enjoy the school. Deputy Lord Mayor, I thank you for attending today. Can we just give a round of applause? There are just my last few words, and I'll just say thank you to a few more people. And those people are Tracy Hall, Zubair Ahmed and Lee Farmer, who have put in a lot of work in the background to prepare for this event. And my particular thanks goes to Martin Walcott over here, who has spent hours, days, first of all discovering and putting that film together, but then actually preparing and organising for us all to be together here today. So can I have a big round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to rise again as the Lord Mayor exits the stage? Please enjoy the rest of your time with us. I wish you a fantastic
that was the back of the canteen.
We can go out and have a look around outside.
Let's have a look out there. Because that red building was where the canteen used to be. See, it has been 40 years since we let that.
say?
Well, it was a kind of a pleasant trip down memory lane for us, having left here 60 years ago. Saw a few people I never expected to see and didn't recognise anyway. So, but it was very, very interesting. I thought it was well worthwhile coming.
Right.
And I thought it was an excellent day. Fully enjoyed it. We met one or two people we know, and it's a trip down memory lane, as Mick said, and it was well worth the effort to get here.
What years were you here? Both here?
I started 49 to 54.
And I was 53 to 57, but then I played for the old salts in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s.
And I played in the rugby, the 50s and 60s for the rugby team. Then I emigrated to the United States and I've been there ever since.
And have you come back especially for this, or coincided?
Pretty much. Well, I was going to make a trip back here for other reasons, but I scheduled it so that I would come here for this. And there was the 80th anniversary of the rugby club last week, and then 85th of the school this week, and then seeing a lot of old friends. That's why I came.
Great.
So it was well worth it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Go on now, Karen.
We've had a fantastic
really good
day.
time, yeah.
It's been amazing.
It's 50 years ago since we met at school.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
And we came not really expecting it to be, I don't know what we were expecting, but we kind of thought it wouldn't be as good as it was in our day. But it's amazing, the schools. And all the students have been really wonderful, really good.
Very nice school.
Really,
nice school.
Right.
Really happy to have done this. It's fantastic.
Great, thanks very much.
Thanks,
Cheers.
bye.
Okay.
No, the day's been amazing. It's been really well organised, and it's been a lot of fun to sort of see pictures from the past.
Brought back loads of old memories.
Lots of memories. We haven't actually run into anybody that we were actually at school with,
right?
But very impressed with the school and the way it's moved on. We've been talking to some of the students to compare notes about how it was when we were at school and what it's like.
Wearing caps and
telling them about wearing caps and berets, etc. But it's been an amazing day. Yes, fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
And that
well worth it.
What is the main difference now, do you think?
The main difference now?
What's from your era?
Well, good grief. It's hard to say, really. It was
technology, I think.
Technology,
yes.
definitely, yeah.
We had no computers in those days, and I'm really impressed with the amount of computers in the school and what classes they used.
To bring your own pen, didn't you?
We did, yes. And I think it all seems a lot less formal, probably a lot easier and a lot more comfortable, if you like, yes.
Even standing in the quad?
Even standing in the quad,
You weren't allowed in the quad.
No,
you weren't allowed through the Red Hall.
No.
The entrance between, which is now the entrance.
Do you want to help the tour, do you think?
No, we're fine, okay, thank you. Thanks very much.
Yes.
Yeah, the Red Hall, you couldn't go through it, which was known as the Red Hall, you couldn't go through it.
No. Yeah.
You had to go all the way around the 2 cars, and if you were found in the quad...
Detention.
Yeah. And detentions were instant. Yeah. None of this, you got to have 24 hours notice.
Yeah. But no, it's been a lovely day, well organised, and we've thoroughly enjoyed it. Yes. Hope to live to see many more.
Yeah, that's
right stuff. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
It's very different from when we were here. It's modern, it's very modern now. But we prefer the old one.
How long ago is it?
Well, I left 2010. It's from 2005 to 2010.
All right, so in that short time then, it's changed.
It's changed a lot. You can't even recognise it now. Yeah.
But you prefer it when you were here?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that?
You just have so many memories here.
All right. So memories, not the physical.
No, not the physical. No.
DVD then, 1988. 60.
Right, so we might. Well, I've got to look for a tall blonde person who's my husband, and I can identify all of us. Did you come to it? I came to one where we were in the hall, and Liz Trevethan was talking during the head speech, and we were going, shh! You can't, she won't shut up. No, it was it was Gerald Hall. Yeah, we were here.
We got in touch with him again last week, Gerald Hall.
All right.
Still alive, he's down in Devon. Don't know how long.
Yes, somebody said that. He was scared.
He's not willing to travel. I don't know.
Is Mr. Crabtree around? Yes, that's the man. That was the man that gave the talk.
Mr. Walker came in Wednesday this week. Right. First time in a while.
Mr. Holgate has only just finished teaching at school. art teacher. I worked with him in Jimbo.
Yeah.
The Saltley Association from 1950.
Wow.
So
we got a medal, we got
a commemorative medal.
From the Queen's Jubilee.
Oh, do you know what? We've got 7 of these that nobody picked up. So, yeah, so anything you've got, please email it, I post and it will be looked after. Oh, right.
I must congratulate you on your pupils here. They're so helpful and kind. Really impressed. And all of this. Brilliant, all of these photos.
Yeah, just found myself from 1981.
Found myself from 1956. So.
Bring back memories.
Yes. See all the friends.
All good memories or some...
Not all good.
Not all, no.
A lot of them were good. The stricter teachers were. We were just saying how strict it was then. Was it strict for you?
It was strict, yeah.
Good education though. So thank you.
Very good school.
There's maggots in a briefcase. He had it in the biology class. And all these lads put all these maggots in there. When he got home, I had to take all the lining out to get rid of them. I do remember that.
Was he good at school though?
Was he good at school? He was shy.
Got good results, yeah.
Yeah, he did want to go into physics, but I had a letter from Mr. Hall, the headmaster, and said it's going to be a thing of the future. I advise you to go into physics.
I didn't want to do physics at all. In
But he did.
I did it and passed it, so did okay in the end.
Has it done you well for the rest of your life so far, having done physics?
He's been in the same job now since you
Same job since I left school. Same company, which is quite rare really.
Yeah.
Achievement.
Yeah. 32 years.
Who's that with?
Alcoa Aluminium Factory in Kitts Green.
Was he in the wages side?
No, financial accounting.
So nothing to do with physics?
No. The maths did be good. Pure maths with statistics, that did be good.
Do what you're doing. Would you prefer to be here in those days?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And the chalk.
Well, have you enjoyed yourselves?
We have enjoyed ourselves. Are you recording?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, we have enjoyed ourselves. We found it very interesting to see the school. And we've both agreed. We're very impressed with the way it looks and all the equipment and everything. You know.
Big change to it.
Oh yes, big. Well, we didn't have all this in our day, did we?
No. And the pupils we've come in contact with have all been very helpful and extremely polite.
Yes, yes, very pleasant.
I don't even know if we were as polite as they were, to be honest.
So what stories have you got from when you were in here? What did you get up to?
We were very well behaved. There are no stories at all. No, well, we had a teacher called Mr. Bennett who always used to shout down the corridors single file in an extremely loud voice. And if you didn't form into single file, you'd get a detention anyway. So there were no hijinks as such when you were out of class.
No, we've been looking at the notices that say keep left, and we think it should say single file. Which would take us back a little bit to our era.
No, we are enjoying seeing the archives, of course.
Yes.
Particularly as some of us had other siblings at the school.
We're looking in the 30s at the moment because we both had older brothers.
Oh right. Yeah. Very interesting.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to say that my favourite teacher was Mr. Cherry.
Who was that, Mr.
Mr. Cherry. He was always my favourite teacher. Yeah.
What did he teach?
He was our form teacher.
Right.
So we had form teachers back then, but he taught German. Never liked German, but I was like Mr. Cherry.
I can't remember.
You can't remember anyone?
My favourite teacher, I'm afraid.
No.
Unfortunately.
What years were you here then?
79 to 84.
Okay. In the same?
Yeah, same for me.
Same class.
Yeah.
Yeah, same class. And you've remained friends ever since, or?
Yeah, we have. Well,
We lost touch for a few years,
Yeah.
didn't we? But
because there wasn't things
so
like
my best
mobiles
friend at
on
school is
Facebook.
still my best friend now.
All right, that's great. Has it all changed at the school since you were here then?
Yeah, quite a lot. So there's some parts we recognise, other parts.
Yeah, completely forgot where the canteen was, and now it's a sports hall, isn't it? And kind of remember this as the chemistry room. And as you remember the rooms, you start to remember things that went on in there with the teachers, and we used to play up. And
The sort of tricks that you used to put.
yeah, it's been really nice being back and having a look, hasn't it?
We just haven't seen it all though, but we've seen a few people we went to school with, but not many yet.
Right.
It's a bit
Not
thin on the
many
ground now,
families.
yes.
Yeah.
So we keep walking around hoping we're going to...
Yeah, hoping we're going to bump into somebody.
Great.
Yeah.
So were you both here?
No, my husband wasn't, but I was here, and it was. I loved it here. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Did lots of music with
Right.
Gerald Gillett. Have you heard of him, Mr. Gerald?
No, I've nothing to do with the school.
You're nothing to do with the school. And as I walked along the corridor, I said to the girls, "Are you allowed out into the quad?" Because we weren't allowed out at all. You're not allowed to cross the quad, and they blocked it all in now. But no, lovely. It's very impressive. They've worked extremely hard doing all of this. So.
Yeah, enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you. What have you thought?
It's been awesome. It's really, really good. I wish I was back here again.
Come back
Doing it all again.
Do it all again.
At the age of 11, not now, I mean, not at the age of 40.
How long ago since you were here then?
25 years. 25 years. It's a long time. It's been awesome. It's been so full of memories, full of real good. It's all the good times we've talked about, isn't it? There was nothing bad about being at school other than having to come here at the time. Isn't it? But no, it's been brilliant. It's been really, really good. It's strange. It is. It's really strange. It is. In a nice way though. It's quite heartwarming really being back and going walking through and talking with old school friends.
And remembering things like this was open area.
Yeah, it used to be open.
It used to be open.
We weren't allowed to walk from here, you have to walk around.
Yes,
you weren't allowed. Okay, maybe when you were in trouble with the head teacher.
If nobody was looking.
Yeah, then you'd run through it.
Yeah,
then you'd run through it. Oh, it was good. It was good. Have you got that?
Yes. I was hoping she'd come today. But
Hello, from Breaker.
she came back from Portugal Thursday, but she's not very well, so I take it she's not coming.
What about Miss Capon?
Don't really know that one.
She was a PE teacher.
Mrs. Capon?
Yeah, Mrs. Capon. Yeah, Miss Capon.
We've had a few since I've been here, quite a few.
What about Mr. Cherry?
No.
Mr. Cherry died last year.
Yeah.
French teacher with the Yorkshire accent.
Yes, that's it.
He died this year because he's on the board at Warwickshire Cricket Club, and they had it all over the website. Sad to see him passed away. But he used to do supply teaching during the winter.
Yeah.
Stash all the cash.
Yeah.
And then just sit and watch the cricket all summer. That's all he did.
He was clever.
But he was on the board, so he was making decisions and getting involved.
His wife used to teach as well, French.
Is she, yeah?
There's the two French teachers. Once you join your membership, you get chosen.
I know, all I remember, if you didn't listen to him, you used to throw the book.
She married him. She married him, Cherry.
Board rubber at you. You listened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
He never taught me.
I did, and I was like, how are you doing? We had a real good chat.
I've never seen that side of him.
Yeah, and he was telling about lots of things. Okay, mate, all right. Just as long as
He's buggered all. He's copping grey all the time.
Your friends don't get me fighting.
I used to live down by there.
They've still got their top. No. Sad.
I could get one. used to have them backwards.
And then like last year I put my own
Guys, I'll see you all later.
Brian and Guy could be on that. From Burn 77.
The people
Stage was over this side. Isn't it? Just come in the doors there. We were never allowed in that main entrance, were we? No. Never.
Unless you're a naughty.
The only bit that looks different to us is the new bit. All this is still sort of the same, obviously changed a little bit, but not much. But this looks, the hall looks so much smaller now than when it was when we were there. That's still the same. That was on the stage, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the stage was quite high, wasn't it? Well, it looked quite high when we was there. Something like that.
Lying on the grass.
You're never allowed to come out here. You weren't, were you?
I asked everybody if didn't they just want to come out
I
here?
tell you what, the only two occasions I remember coming out here is when we had a summer face and we had games out here, yeah. And another time, I'm sure, when we was in the 5th year, we came out here and did some revision just before the exams, and that was the only time. The rest of the time, you walk. Yeah. The rest of the time, you just walked past and looked at it, and that was it. It was true, wasn't it? Yeah.
I was saying I remember these parts more than what classrooms there were, actually. Yeah.
There's been lots of people have been telling us that how they weren't allowed out here though.
No, you weren't.
This was.
It was all grass. This was.
Yeah, and you weren't allowed to come out here.
No.
And it was all locked up and.
No, you weren't.
What a waste.
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah.
2010. So, have there been lots of changes since then?
Yeah, a lot for us, definitely.
Good or bad? Think it's better now or?
I mean, we love school. School's the best time you could ever have.
Yeah.
It's good, but obviously the whole is probably better.
We kind of preferred the old way because that was ours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is all new and different, but
it is good.
So has today brought back lots of memories of teachers and friends?
Yeah, loads. Overwhelming amount of like different feelings.
Yeah. Who are your favourite teachers when you were here?
We like Mr. Ahmed from ICT.
Mr. Imran from English.
Yeah.
Right.
And Miss Maria, obviously.
And Miss Maria, obviously, she's the best.
Yeah.
And Mr. Omani, my form teacher, but I didn't see him today. Yes. And all of the rest of them.
find yourself?
Thank you.
Chess tea.
Oh, right.
It was here 11 years ago, the 50th anniversary of us leaving in 2012. And we was looking through some of these photographs.
Yeah.
There's all laid out on the table in the hall. Somebody said, I've seen you before, and I know who you are. He said, yeah, what year were you? And I said, and he said, what class were you in? I wasn't in his class at that. And he said, no, I've seen you before, I can't remember where. I looked at the photograph, she said, I remember now, she's running the chess team.
Yes. No, if you see the sun.
When were you in?
47 to 52.
Oh, I left in 47. Yeah.
Just missed each other.
Just missed it. Yeah. Was that Mr. Cade?
Were you inside any of the
This one?
Yeah.
No, that was Southern.
Was this
Southern?
No, I couldn't find myself on there.
That's me. That's me there, and that's me there. That is me there. That is me.
Because you were in school at this point, yeah?
That's in 99.
You came for summer school and summer school?
I come here as well. Yeah? Just carry on looking at each other.
Speaking to people from the 1940s, and to be honest, it's alright, but I was thinking, has it changed now you think back?
A lot.
Do you feel?
A lot.
This used to be the way out into the playground here. Just girls' toilets, that was it. Just girls' toilets.
You wish you were here now? The way done?
You do miss it. You do miss it.
Do you miss it?
Yeah.
I don't miss it because I have to come up with my daughter's here. So I don't miss it.
And did it help you when you went out into the world to work? Because I'm thinking of my school, I left and it was dropped me in.
Yeah. I keep saying to Courtney she's going to miss it when she leaves next year.
You will.
It's a whole...
She will.
No.
I can't think of his name. That teacher's name's going to book me. I don't know, but she was the one that learned it.
Okay. And this, and another study is these, look, I'm photographing, so the name's Anthony, I'm photographing for the school.
Yeah.
You enjoy it? We'll go
Take a photo of the next teacher. Oh, Mr. Colvin's there as well.
That's Mr. Colvin.
Look, there's Wendy. Look, there's Wendy singing on stage. Oh yeah.
There's
Angela Fox.
well, Fiona.
My friend there, I'm going to be her bridesmaid next year. That one? Yeah.
Who's that?
Wendy. I don't know.
I
don't know any of them.
Do you know who that one is?
No, I don't. No, some of them are younger than us.
Who's that?
Oh yeah. That's the classroom that we just sat in. You know, where we had our photos taken, and that was our desk
I'm sure we didn't sit at the back. I'm sure we sat there.
Look, these are the desks. See, you lift them up.
We didn't. We only had those desks in the English classroom.
And the little ink pots that we never ever got to use.
And you were lucky if you got one that would go across because most of them had vented in, weren't they?
Yeah.
Were we there? Who were these? They were Sarah Snelson's next door neighbour. I think she was in the brother's class.
Fiona, look, we're there. Purple 5, purple 5. You must cut that out.
Right, take your
Yeah. And the girls' toilets were at the end. No, I thought I was down there.
They were because.
Yeah. You started it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All friends.
Yeah, exactly.
What you want about me?
Yeah.
I don't speak to anyone.
Yeah.
Saddle.
No, I can't spell. Not even right.
Yeah, no, it's been good coming back, and it's a lot different from when we came. So yeah, it's different.
So what did you get up to when you were here?
A good education. No, we had fun, didn't we? While we was here.
Which teachers do you remember most?
We was just saying our form teacher was Miss Smith, and then there was Mr Gardner who we remember, and we've noticed a few teachers on there, so it's bringing back some memories.
And yeah, we were 1991 to 1996. Today's been a nice experience. It has. We're living the old memories, running around the corridors. We went up to our form class up top. Got to see that. It's been nice. We saw a few other classmates as well. So that's been really nice. Been nice catching up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Finland. Yeah, those were memorable.
Forgettable or unforgettable, I'm not sure.
So where did you live in America? I live in Athens, Georgia. Yeah. Just kind of between Atlanta and Augusta.
Right. Yeah, we go occasionally. It's usually Florida and California.
I've got a.
Kept enough detention, this is.
Was it good?
I enjoyed my time. When I was here.
Yeah, I was going to say some of the same story.
That's not. I was here from 62 to 67. I loved school. I couldn't wait to get here. I loved the uniform.
Yeah. What's your fondest memory?
I'm just trying to think of that actually.
Was it a teacher or was it a?
All the
teachers, Miss Holst was probably my favourite. She was very strict. And Mr. Gillette, music teacher. And the Rev, who used to let us do our homework instead of doing... Which is quite interesting, considering where I ended up. But no, he was good. Mr. Carpenter, who used to play his guitar instead of giving us history lessons, which is probably why we all failed history O level. What else? PE. I used to go right down the bottom of the field because I was always a big girl. I couldn't run or jump, so I did discus and javelin. So I used to go and rehearse or practice right down the bottom of the field, so where nobody could see me. That was fun. I was in the tennis team, the netball team.
Excellent. Thanks very much.
Thereabouts.
63 we Oh, there you are, John.
59, 60.
There's Bobby now.
Yeah.
It's like seeing your life go. John, I found you.
Miss Bond was our English teacher. Miss Lucas was our form teacher.
Mr. Alarencho, history. Lots of memories.
Fantastic. Really good to come back, and I'm still confused why there's a corridor there. There's the classroom.
Came to look at our favourite classroom and it's just gone.
So, so what years were you here?
90 to 95. Yeah.
It's amazing what they've done with it. Amazing.
I'm really impressed.
It's my
corridor and
everything. Yeah. Oh, we were just complaining about how we couldn't use the front entrance.
Yeah,
we
we weren't allowed to use the main entrance.
Our own entrance of our own school.
Are you on TV?
So we're excited to see the school, what's it called, sports hall. Yeah, excited to see that because that was small. It's got the same smells to the school as well. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Actually, my grandparents came here and they've been together since they were at school, and we're going to come back this afternoon. Wow. So they'll be gobsmacked, I think, to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're going to head round to the 1990s room and see if
Did he have a moustache or not? Did he have glasses? Bunties on that one as well. And had real. I think you've got that one though. I'll have a look at home. If you haven't got that one, when I come back to Saltley, I can order it. Yeah. Dad's at the back on that one, so we haven't got that one.
Anyway, we must get back for the...
Yeah, the taxi will be here in a minute, won't
Taxi will
it?
be here in a minute.
Yeah. It's been great though, hasn't it? Fantastic.
Okay.
Do you want to say how much you've enjoyed today?
Yes.
It's been good. Many memories.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nice to go through the quadrangle, isn't it, without getting detention?
Yes.
Because you weren't allowed when we were here.
Right.
Yeah, it's been lovely to look at. It's nice to see all the new bits as well, isn't it? Nice to see all the new bits they've added on.
Oh,
They're
Was
good.
this a class photo?
they were happy days.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Thanks. Yeah, they were good, weren't they? Yeah.
Oh, we better go and catch.
You were here 1935 to 1939, weren't you and Dad?
Is that where you met?
They knew each other at the school, and then of course the war happened, so they lost touch, and then they met up again after.
Right.
They met at a car maintenance class, didn't you? Car maintenance class after the war. Thanks so much for your help. Thank you. All the best. Bye.
We started 1995, left in year 2000. So first time back since then, so it's been quite some time.
Happy memories or?
Yeah, very good actually. Riz and I still friends, you know, met when we were 11, so just thought we'd come and see how the school's looking, and it's looking pretty good so far.
What was your favourite memory? What was your?
That classroom there. that was our form class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your form teacher?
Form teacher, Mrs. Cooper.
And Mr. Hack.
Mr. Hack when we started in year 7.
Let's keep it up, yeah.
So pretty good.
Fun days.
Right, okay. Yeah. Yes, that's right. In the bottom. So where are we looking at? Is it in maths?
The houses are over there and that, but I mean the furthest pitches were you couldn't hardly see them in a foggy day.
Well, you couldn't because they went down.
Yeah.
Again, I was here from 60 to 66. I said that wrong to you as well.
When were you here? 60?
60 to 66 I was here.
Okay.
Right.
So you were in the sixth form. Did you start for sixth form?
No, I didn't stay. I did fifth form twice because I missed my exams because I was ill.
Right.
Yeah, I missed all my O levels because I was ill in 65.
But I'm glad to see the desk. Have you seen the desk? Remember the desk at the front of the hall?
Vernon
I'm glad
Lloyd,
to see that.
yes.
Yes.
It used to be on the stage.
Yes,
yeah.
it did. Yes. And I don't know what you call them now. They're not sort of displays with all the gold lettering of where people have gone to university and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were at the back there, but they're on the staircase now. I've just seen them and taken a picture of them. But it's.
I'll give you something for that. My son asked me, Dad, why didn't you go to university? Because he went to Loughborough. And I had to tell him that in those days, you didn't have to go to university to get a decent job. And even in this school, which had 700 to 800 pupils in the 60s, if 10% went to university, that was a lot. And if we ever had anybody go to Oxford or Cambridge, which might be 1 or 2 every 2 or 3 years, that they were ecstatic. The fact of the matter was, in the 60s, if we got 4 O-levels, we could walk out of here on the Friday and have a job on the Monday morning for life. He didn't have that. Nowadays, they send kids to university. He's doing a job now that, frankly, you didn't need any qualifications for nowadays. That's the way it's changed.
Do you remember that you couldn't stand in the quads? I can't believe these quads are a social area now. You did not put a foot in those quads, did you? And now there's benches, and in this main area, this main entrance, if you had a lesson at the end of the main entrance in English, and your next lesson was the other side of the main entrance, you had to walk all the way around. There was none of this walking across.
No,
If Doc H caught you or Miss Holt,
Doc H.
you were dead meat.
Yeah, Doc H. Dr. Headley.
It's great fun.
What years is those two support it? Because our year was that's one there. Pupils especially, we should know.
What a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass,
I don't know, I tried ringing him, but he's like, no,
I just met a lady on the bus.
I was in Noya's Food. I remember singing in that. Yes. And I think I did try my joy, but I can't remember.
I wanted to do drama. My mother said it was a waste of time.
And then
Yes,
I
I
found
did.
out that I couldn't. We were going to go and sing in the silent, and I was told if you're playing the violin, you've got to go to the orchestra. So I gave up my time.
Did you? No, I did violin and I was in the orchestra. I've only played the orchestra. I might be among
and I wanted to go into the orchestra because I think there should be a list so that we can tick our names off so that if anybody else comes.
Yes, that'd be nice.
We're going to have a sticky label to say who you are. I mean, we had that at our school, and everyone's just going around like this.
His classmates.
It's got Harry.
Who's that?
Lyle.
Remember her? And Mark Earls.
See you later.
Mark Hill. Yeah.
Still in those contrast line a lot. Down the club.
Yeah. I don't remember him.
It's about you saying you down Denver, wasn't it?
I lived in Denver.
With Norton
I used to live in Denver and Carlisle here. And Tracy Rendy.
That was really glamorous name. Yes, I don't remember him. I remember his name.
Yes, I remember Graham that used to play for
Yeah, Graham.
Yes, Graham. I can work out his first name. Yes.
So she'd be in one of the class ones. I would think so, yes, but I haven't seen one which is on yet. This is Tony Robson's on this one. Tony Robson. He's one who would lead for our lunch.
Where's the 80s and that?
That's Terry Higgs, isn't it? Terry Higgs. That's John Gibbs again.
Johnny's a great friend of mine. Yeah, and has been for 70 years. We started infant school together, but he was
Today is very, very good. It seems a very organised school, doesn't it?
Oh,
do you think
gosh,
so?
yes.
And I mean, obviously their standards are high, I would say. You know, just visiting around and, you know, the quality of the presentation and the children, the young people here. Very, very good. It's lovely to be here. So thank you very much for that.
So what years were you here?
I was here from 48 to 53.
And I was here from 48 to 54.
That's
I
right.
stayed on into the sixth form.
Right.
So it did me very well because I went to Birmingham University, so that wasn't bad, was it? Long while ago.
Great.
Anyway.
Big changes though.
Pardon?
You see big changes from what it used to be like.
Yes, that's right, but it's moved with the times, and that's the best thing about, you know, schools and everything else. I'm sorry they don't have a sixth form because I tremble slightly for the ambitions and where the young people here, who are obviously very good and getting good teaching, are actually going afterwards, because without a continuous flow through to entry to university, I think there's that gap between 16 and 18 where you need to be in the same environment, which is an academic environment, which it was in our day, and they will then go on and do well at the university. There's too much risk of dropping out between 16 and 18 if you go to a college where you're too much on your own. You still need the guidance of staff who know you well. And I think that's where Saltley Grammar School, as it was in those days, did really well for us, didn't it? Yes, you know, because we were cared for. There was no option to go to another place, which is too much of a challenge at the age of 16, 17. I sound as if I'm preaching one of my personal sort of, you know, things, but that is what I feel the school needs, and I have spoken to somebody about it. They're hoping.
I was reading the magazine that they've got, and there's a mention in there of Jeff Long.
Oh yes,
who
wonderful.
it just mentions the name Jeff Long. In fact, he was the captain of the England School Boys, and the school gave us a day's holiday to celebrate because it had never happened before. And the other thing.
It's much easier to get home because I was walking all the way up there, walk all the way back down the road.
Yeah, literally.
I used to run around it.
It's all a lot more manicured, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
This is going to drive you mad, isn't it? You're going to be bored.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Is this your school?
Yes.
When were you here?
This is my girlfriend.
1973.
I told Sophia, Susan's going to be here and I really fancied her.
It was a long time ago, yeah. We're going to behave ourselves today. But it was 1973
73 we
joined.
started, yeah. 73.
And left
and we
in
left
80.
in 80.
But it seems like yesterday, and you know, I'm sure as we walk around it's going to feel like, you know, some parts of it haven't changed. I just kind of feel like I've gone back.
I'm going to go to my classroom.
Okay.
You need to sit outside the headmaster's office.
No.
Through my exams, I got a lot of help off Rahana Ma, Miss Farouk, and I appreciated that. But Miss Cole as well, she was a brilliant head teacher for this school. And that's about it really.
Yeah. And what do you do now?
I do English, because I got inspired by Miss Hadley to do more English and carry on with that.
Right.